I'm all like this, onto my 3 sharp update 20 to here today, so sharply as I carry my keke enter inside the street of the social media lifestyle. I never even drive go far before anything happen. I be where they play show. Now I see say the German vice chancellor he cancel visit to Dubai for this COP28 summit because of budget constraints. As this voila, that big nice on Nigerians going to talk say now wow. Now so leader we get country for mind. That's what they supposed to behave. A whole Germany where they say they get money past Nigeria. They cancel their visit to this summit because of say money not today. Then Nigeria will be say they borrow from all over the world. Nigeria will not borrow food everywhere. Will they carry over 1,400 people go this same summit? Well, not too much. Relax, I go give you the full details of that gist just now. From there, now so I carry my keke, the drive go front too. I never your drive go far again. If anything happen, I be where they play. Now I say for Cross Rivers, University of Calabar to be precise. No be small protests so they don't come out to this, so they don't hit the streets. Because why? Like this and this now, they don't increase the school fees for Unica by 100%. That's to say, oh Lord. That's to say the school fees so they pay before, they can't increase them ×2 for inside this hardship all this. So Tinubu administration will favor me and my family. From there, I not too get fuel for some my keke. I say make I make U-turn, make I go my house. But as I just make U-turn, I just turn finish. Now be what they play show. Now I see say Peter Obi or Kute one of the universe. Don't feel me your hey. No more sir. Peter Obi don't boss out to the one for you. This opposition work, let's say Peter Obi sabi and well because they checkmate everything where this FG they do. It don't boss out to what he talk now. Don't drop around Microsoft Word. What to say, man? He say how they go to budget 15 billion naira to build house for vice president for inside country where people never see food chop. Not be said the vice president not fair get house, so just because they want build new one, a whole 15 billion naira house. Oh Lord. Anyway, more start this gist properly now. I think I'll beg you. Anyway, they watch this video from, I beg, do me one big favor, I beg. Help me share this video, make another person see him. And if this is not the first time where they come across my page, do it to follow this page based on say I be update king and I deliver my poly unit on the that's on the regular. We go start with the first gist, which is that German vice chancellor will cancel the trip to Dubai. Listen, be blessed. He said German vice chancellor Robert Habeck on Monday cancelled a trip to the UN climate change conference in Dubai due to the budget crisis at home. The move follows a landmark court decision earlier this month that blew a huge hole in the government's spending plans. Mr. Habeck's presence in Berlin is necessary to make further progress in the talks on the 2024 budget, a spokeswoman for the economic ministry announced. The cancellation was done in consultation with and at the request of Chancellor Olaf Scholz, she added. Mr. Habeck, who is also the economic and climate minister, was due to participate in the COP28 climate conference in Dubai on Tuesday. A recent decision by Germany's constitutional court struck down plans to reallocate 60 billion euros borrowed during the coronavirus pandemic for climate projects instead. The fallout from the decision, which almost certainly impacts other special funds as well, has created a major budget crisis for Mr. Scholz's three-party coalition government. Negotiations on the budget are currently taking place, primarily in a three-way round with Mr. Scholz, Mr. Habeck, and the finance minister, Christian Lindner. The coalition must reach an agreement within the next few days if it wants to adopt the budget for 2024 before the end of the year. Bakam. Sharply, no time to check time. We'll enter the second gist, which is that Unica will increase their school fees by 100%. Listen, be blessed. He said academic activities were on Monday at the University of Calabar, Unica, following the students' protest against the 100% hike in tuition fees. The university had released a new schedule of fees that would take effect in the 2022-2023 and 2023-2024 academic sessions. The students who protested peacefully to register their dissatisfaction barricaded the roads leading into the campus, thus preventing workers from coming in. The protest also caused heavy traffic jams, compelling some motorists to make a U-turn. The protesters, who were no fewer than 100, blocked the Merislesor and Eta Agbo roads. Many clutched fresh leaves, while others displayed placards with different inscriptions. Some inscriptions read, "We came to school to study, not to kill our parents." And the vice chancellors of UNICA went to school in her days for free of charge, but today wants to kill students with crazy charges, amongst others. A protester, Tony Ere, said they would continue the protest until the institution reverted to the status quo. Mr. Ere said increasing charges now is uncalled for because students and parents are still struggling to pay the last increment that was done some time ago by the same university management. Another student, Amarachi Obialo, described the situation in the country as sheer wickedness and insensitivity by our leaders. There was a heavy presence of police personnel around the protesters to ensure that the demonstration did not result in a breakdown of law and order on campus. With the new fee, fresh, old and final year students for non-science courses are expected to pay 111,000 naira, 91,500 and 114,000 naira respectively. They are also to pay 36,500 naira, 21,500 naira and 21,500 naira as third-party dues. Similarly, the fee for the science-based courses was increased to 155,000 naira, 125,000 naira and 148,000 naira respectively for freshers, returning students and final year students. They are also to pay 38,500, 21,500 and 21,500 as third-party dues. Before the hike, an average student, depending on the department, paid 64,050 naira for freshers, 52,050 naira for final year, and 49,500 naira for returning students. Wow, for Wire Road. So the last gist, which is that Peter Obi matter, where he complained. So he said the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the February 2023 election, Peter Obi, has faulted the 15 billion naira allocation for the vice president's residence. The Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, had disclosed that the FCT intends to spend the amount on a befitting residence for the Vice President of Nigeria, Kashim Shettima. Obi, in a series of tweets on his X handle on Monday, berated the plan as shocking and disheartening, considering the many important challenges facing our nation. Just recently in the supplementary budget, the sum of 2.5 billion naira was included for the renovation of the Vice President's residence in Abuja, which means that he already has a residence. Again, during the budget presentation, I heard the sum of 3 billion naira was allocated for the renovation of the Vice President's residence in Lagos. The former Anambra State Governor further decried the poverty rate, collapsed health facilities, and skyrocketed unemployment rates in the country. If we total all these sums, we would have budgeted the sum of 20.5 billion naira for the housing of the Vice President at this critical time, when we are not just the world's poverty capital, but more people are falling into poverty, with so many Nigerians not knowing where their next meal will come from. Our health facilities have collapsed and unemployment is skyrocketing. Voila. Anyway, just thank God for everything.